Good weekend. The snow is perfect timing. Saturday night,
Yes, we could just stay there and just watch it.
the car did not leave the garage yesterday. So that's always a good day. Charlotte's in for Susan Simon this week. Good to see you.
Nice to see you as well, Mark.
Here's what's making news on this Monday. You'll soon be able to sign up for a COVID-19 vaccine waiting list.
And Madison's new police chief is sworn in, what he hopes to accomplish.
And a group of Republican senators meet with President Biden over COVID-19 relief legislation. Could they come to a compromise? But we start with some good news on the coronavirus front. Wisconsin public health officials are reporting just 750 new COVID-19 cases. Outside of the day after Christmas, that's the fewest number of new COVID-19 cases since the beginning of September. While new case numbers in Wisconsin are dropping, UW Health's Dr. Jeff Potoff says we should not get too comfortable.
There still is a lot of COVID out there. We still have people getting COVID, requiring hospitalization for COVID. So we don't just want people to think that this is over. And
more than 101,000 people in Wisconsin have completed their COVID-19 vaccine process. More than 500,000 people in the state have at least begun the process. Another 167,000 shots are on the way to the state.
In just a couple of weeks, you'll be able to schedule an appointment online to get your COVID-19 vaccine.
The state is partnering with Microsoft to get the online portal launched. Our Jamie Perez tells us more about what we can expect from it.
DHS made the announcement that in about 3 weeks, anyone who is eligible to get the vaccine can start making appointments online. The portal will take several weeks to get programmed and launched, so you'll be asked to answer a series of questions that determines your eligibility for the vaccine, and then you can make an appointment at a location near you. Now, for those who are giving out the vaccines now, they say that this could be a great way to help streamline the process and help organize our distribution process a little bit better.
The idea of how you register patients, how you get the needed information, and how you get those into a list, which can be easily accessed and then pulled from in order to be able to make sure that people are using the vaccines that they have and scheduling people most efficiently. There's certainly a lot of pros to that would help us be more efficient in getting vaccine into arms.
The portal is set to launch February 15th to just 10 Wisconsin communities, and that first week of launch will help them work out some of the kinks. Then the following week, it'll be made available to more communities. Coming up tonight at 5, we will walk through the portal together, plus what happens if you try to schedule an appointment, but it's not yet your turn to get the vaccine.
More Americans died from the coronavirus in January than in any other month since the pandemic started a year ago. The CDC has recorded more than 90,000 deaths since the new year started as the U.S. surpasses 26 million cases. The CDC is urging Americans to keep their guard up when it comes to battling the coronavirus. A new rule for travelers within the United States takes effect tonight. The CDC order covers all passengers on any form of public transportation in the U.S. and in transportation hubs, including airports, subway stations, and bus terminals. It comes as the U.S. grapples with emerging variants of the virus.
Viruses cannot mutate if they don't replicate.
So far, the variant first identified in the UK is now in 32 states. 3 cases of the strain identified in South Africa have been found in South Carolina and Maryland. And in Minnesota, there is 1 case of the variant first detected in Brazil. Today, the Defense Department awarded a contract to Ellume USA to ramp up production of its inexpensive rapid results COVID test that Americans can purchase without a prescription. 10 Republican senators will head to the White House today to discuss their scaled-down COVID economic rescue plan with President Biden.
The efforts at bipartisanship come as Senate Democrats ramp up their threats to go it alone on the president's proposed $1.9 trillion stimulus package. Skylar Henry is at the White House with the latest.
This afternoon, a group of Republican senators is meeting with the president and vice president at the White House to discuss their $600 billion COVID relief counterproposal.
It's an exchange of ideas, an opportunity to do that. What this meeting is not is a forum for the president to make or accept an offer.
Senate Republicans have balked at the $1.9 trillion price tag of President Biden's proposal. Both plans call for $160 billion for COVID vaccine distribution, testing, and PPE supplies. Key differences in the GOP proposal include smaller direct stimulus payments with a lower income cutoff and lower weekly unemployment insurance payments only lasting through June.
We're targeted to the needs of the American people, treating our tax dollars as if there are tax dollars, not just money to spend.
The president has consistently called for bipartisanship in COVID relief negotiations, but the Biden administration also cautions against passing a bill that's too small. On MSNBC, West Virginia's Republican governor also called for a large package.
We need to go big, and if we waste some money now, well, we waste some money. But absolutely, we've got too many people hurting.
We hope that we can move forward in a bipartisan way with our Republican colleagues cooperating.
Congressional Democrats say they may act on the president's proposal without Republican support in a process called budget reconciliation, which would allow the plan to pass in the Senate with a simple majority. Skyler Henry, CBS News, the White House.
President Biden is calling for $350 billion in funding for state and local governments in his COVID economic rescue plan, while Senate Republicans have no state or local funding in their proposal. Well, vaccine deliveries could be impacted by a major snowstorm hitting the East Coast.
Winter storm advisories and warnings stretch all the way up to Maine. The storm is also bringing with it strong winds, with the threat of power outages and flooding along the coast. The storm is expected to last through tomorrow, driving snow totals in the New York City area way up. The storm is causing also accidents. This Pittsburgh Public Works truck lost control and went over a hill. The driver wasn't hurt. Forecasters say wind gusts could get up to 45 to 55 miles per hour in the New York City area, up to 75 miles per hour on Cape Cod, and that could also lead to massive power outages.
Wow, big storm. On the other hand, here in southern Wisconsin, nice February day. Sunny skies, new snow. Enjoy the sun. Dana's in the backyard. That sounds a little threatening.
Yeah, it should have a ... I guess, along with that. We did have sunshine today. We'll at least enjoy the sunshine for tomorrow before we have to talk more about more snow coming in. This weekend, of course, we did pick up quite a bit around Beloit, just over 7 1/4. Out here on our patio, about 6 1/2 inches, and officially in Madison, just shy of 4 1/2 inches. Now, no snow today. With that sun coming down, it was a great day to get things cleaned up. Radar's quiet for us, and downtown Madison overall pretty quiet, just a little cool, seasonably cool for early February. Temperatures are in the low 30s with a little bit of a breeze coming in from the northwest. We're 31 in Madison, about 30 in Janesville, and 32 in Mineral Point right now. Again, today, tomorrow, sunny. Pretty quiet to start off February, but we are looking at a little bit of a change up into that by the end of the week. We'll look at your full 10-day in just a quick second. As far as the roads are concerned, all is fairly clear along the Beltline, east and westbound. Now, there are some spots that might still be a little slick or slushy from the weekend, so keep that in mind for your evening commute. From Janesville to the Beltline, about 26 minutes, 17 minutes to get from Sauk City to Middleton, and Sun Prairie to downtown, a quick 9-minute drive this evening. Again, we'll look at the end of the week and some more snow chances on the way in just a few minutes.
And will faithfully and impartially
discharge the duties of said office to the best of my ability.
Discharge the duties of said office to the best of my abilities.
Dr. Sean Barnes is officially the City of Madison's police chief. He was sworn in during a ceremony this morning. Last month, he released a statement saying that he is humbled and excited to begin the job. The Madison Police and Fire Commission selected Barnes to be the next head of the department in mid-December. Before this, he was the Director of Training and Professional Development for the Civilian Office of Police Accountability in Chicago since August. Today, we're hearing from the chief himself in his first sit-down interview with investigative reporter Naomi Coles.
She joins us now from outside the police department downtown. Naomi?
Yeah, I had just 15 minutes to cover a range of priorities with Chief Sean Barnes. So I asked him about his budget plans, policing strategies, how he plans to handle protests, and more. As many in Madison call to direct more funding away from policing, Barnes did not commit to keeping the budget level. But he says he is in agreement about more funding needed for alternative approaching.
But the community is right. We need to figure out a better way to deal or prevent crime. One way we can do that is with partnerships with our community, looking at hot spots, areas where crime are, and making sure that we're there before the bad guys are.
Now, an ongoing debate about introducing body cameras to the department is the one thing he referenced that would potentially drive up budget requests. Now, that's just one of several topics that I asked him to take a position on today. I'll be sharing more of his priorities tonight at 5 and 6.
All right, Naomi, we'll see you then. Thank you. The Grandchild Police Department has identified a suspect in the Fox River Mall shooting late Sunday night. Police said police believe the 17-year-old played a part in the shooting, which killed one person and injured another. Officials identified 19-year-old Giovanni Frausto as the victim who died. The other victim was treated at the hospital and has since been released. Police have found Ellis's car, a 2012 Dodge Avenger. Officials believe he has a weapon and could be dangerous. The police department is asking anyone who sees Ellis to contact them immediately.
The Dane County man accused of killing a man along the side of a Blue Mounds road says he is not competent for trial. Riley Berg of Mount Horeb told a judge this morning he is not fit to be on trial at this time. He's been staying at the Mendota Mental Health Institute. If found competent, he will be sent to the Dane County Jail to await trial. However, when he has been sent to the jail, he fails to take his medicine and becomes incompetent. He was found not competent in November and sent back to Mendota Health Institute. He will now have another competency hearing next week. Berg is charged with first-degree intentional homicide and use of a dangerous weapon. The former Badger football player charged in the deaths of 2 women is one step closer to heading to trial. 34-year-old Marcus Randall L. appeared in Rock County Court through video. He's charged with killing Brittany McAdory and Sierra Winchester last February. Janesville Police Detective Christopher Bescher testified, saying that there was video from a gas station where Randall L. told the gas station attendant that he was in trouble and could be going to jail. The judge found there was enough evidence to move forward with the trial. Randall L. is expected to be back in court later this month.
Former child star and one-time Wisconsin resident Dustin Diamond has died. He died this morning from stage 4 lung cancer. Diamond was best known as Screech on Saved by the Bell. TMZ reports his condition had greatly declined in the last week and was taken off breathing machines. After Saved by the Bell, Diamond's career struggled. In 2003, he moved to Port Washington, Wisconsin, before eventually moving to Florida. He faced legal troubles here in Wisconsin as well. He went to jail for 3 months after stabbing a man during a 2014 bar fight. Dustin Diamond was 44 years old.
Military has taken control of Myanmar, once known as Burma, in an apparent overnight coup. Civilian leaders of the Southeast Asian country have been detained. The military alleges election fraud in November's parliamentary polls. Myanmar's election commission has rejected that. Pre-dawn headlights of military vehicles lit up the road to Myanmar's capital as people rushed to stock up on supplies. The military clamped down on communication.
Since the morning, the internet and the phone line, the mobile phone lines are cut off. So a lot of people are confused.
The United Nations is saying that it is a step back for democratic reform, and the White House is threatening retaliation.
Well, today marks the start of nominations for the Best of Madison 2021. Categories range from food and drink, nightlife, arts and entertainment, recreation, and more. You can make your nominations through the end of this month. Final voting happens in April, and the winners will be revealed in the August 2021 edition of Madison Magazine. You can read more about the process by going to channel3000.com and clicking on the Madison Magazine tab. Well, still to come at 4, the commercials aired during the Super Bowl broadcast get almost as much attention as the game itself.
But this year, the absence of some advertisers is getting a lot of attention as well. We'll find out why some companies are skipping Super Bowl 55 when Live at 4 continues.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
We're transforming our annual Toto's Gala into Dane County Humane Society's Centennial Celebration. We're bringing the animals, cocktails, and success stories right into your home. To reserve your place, visit giveshelter.org.
What does it mean to fight for what's right? To us, it means helping accident victims get their lives back to normal again. Havish, and Rotier, we fight for what's right.
Look at this human trying to get in shape. You know what he will get? Muscle pain. Give up. The couch is calling. I say, it's me, the couch. I'm calling. Pain says you can't. Advil says you can.
chapstick goes on, it's on. Get yours on at chapstick.com.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Do you take daily prescription pain medications, but they don't help enough? Do you want more options to better manage chronic pain? University of Wisconsin-Madison STAMP Study offers free, safe, therapeutic programs to address chronic pain. The programs occur once a week for 8 weeks and pays up to $340. Call 608-212-6902 today. Again, that's 608-212-6902.
Do you worry about going to the dentist? Well, relax. The Carefree dental card is now available in your area. Call the number on your screen and we'll send your actual card at no cost today. With the Carefree dental card, you go to the dentist whenever you need and you instantly pay a lot less. The Carefree dental card is just $15.95 a month. So call now and make going to the dentist carefree.
Call 1-800-451-3571 to receive your free Carefree dental card information kit.
Every year, thousands of Wisconsin residents make the difficult choice between eating or heating their home. So please join News 3 now and support a week of warmth, benefiting the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. 90 cents of every dollar donated is used to help those in crisis. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the need is now greater than ever. Give the gift of warmth. For more information, visit kwwf.org. Week of Warmth, sponsored by Viridian Homes.
We're transforming our annual Toto's Gala into Dane County Humane Society's centennial celebration. We're bringing the animals, cocktails, and success stories right into your home. To reserve your place, visit giveshelter.org.
Welcome back. Stocks rebounded on Wall Street. The Dow Industrials gained 229 points, closing at 30,211. The Nasdaq added 332 points, over 2.5%. And the S&P 500 was up 59. Well, Super Bowl 55 will look very different than any other Super Bowl because of the pandemic.
Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida will host Sunday's big game between the Chiefs and the Buccaneers. But because of COVID, the stadium will be more than half empty. Alongside the tens of thousands of real fans who will be socially distanced inside the stadium will be these plastic recyclable cardboard-like cutouts submitted from football fans all around the world. They're all created in Arizona and all part of the NFL's program called Fans in the Stands. For $100 per cutout, fans uploaded their photos online with all proceeds going to charity.
I think we'll be producing between 20 and 30,000 cutouts for the Super Bowl by the time it's all said and done. You know, every single one of these, they're actual people, and they're from all over the country, and it's cool to see almost everybody is smiling, just the concept that they're going to get to be in the game.
And just like their living counterparts, the cutouts started showing up in Tampa this past weekend. They're being specially grouped, including sections for military veterans, healthcare workers, and cancer survivors.
That's the only way I'd ever get to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's a cheap ticket, too.
$100, that's not bad.
That's a steal. Well, for the first time in decades, Budweiser, Coke, and Pepsi will not air an ad during the Super Bowl.
Advertising will no doubt look different during this year's game as the world continues to deal with the pandemic. Joining us now is advertising expert Andy Wallman. He's the president and co-owner of KW2 Advertising Agency in Madison. Good to see you again, Andy.
Hello, Mark and Charlotte. Thanks for having me.
Budweiser, Coke, Pepsi, these are perennial Super Bowl advertisers. What's going on?
Can you believe it? They're all taking a big step back and looking what's the right thing to do right now. Here we've had, 8-9 months of this thing just rampaging, with COVID-19 going across the United States. And the amount of money involved, $5.6 million just to buy a 30-second ad, another $200,000 if you want to stream the ad during the game. Then there's the cost of making the ad and the cost of promoting the ad. So it's a decision these huge brands do not take lightly. And I think some of them felt a little safer this year, either staying on the sidelines or changing course. Some of the brands are not going to be going for the funny water cooler slapstick entertainment, but maybe a little more heartstrings and trying to do some socially conscious things out there to try to help people during COVID-19.
How do advertisers decide which route to go in such an unusual time that we've been experiencing?
I bet you focus group moderators were really busy with some of those big brands over the last several months. They really don't like to roll the dice and guess. So there's a lot of testing. Back in the day, Bud Light would make maybe 10 or 12 ads, test them, show them to focus groups, and then they would sort of determine which 4 or 5 or 6 ads would actually go on the air. So it's a very measured, calculated play that they're doing to determine whether or not the investment is going to do okay for them. But you look at somebody like Coca-Cola, their stock prices are down double digits since the pandemic. They're laying off 2,200 people globally. So I think to them, they want to save a buck. Pepsi says they're going to scale back, but they're still going to own the halftime with The Weeknd, his performance for the entertainment at halftime. So either sitting on the sidelines or changing your course, it'll be interesting to see whether or not it pays off for them. And it's really kind of exciting in a way because it gives a lot of smaller brands an opportunity to jump in because the inventory wasn't gobbled up so fast. Last year, the ad inventory was gone by November. This year, the inventory got sold out January 27th. That's pretty late in the game.
Well, yeah, looking back at like August or September, you didn't even know if there's going to be a Super Bowl or not.
Yeah. My fantasy football league, I thought we're going to make it 2 weeks. Now, I'm thrilled we've made it this far. Not thrilled that the green and gold team won't be in there, for Pete's sakes. That breaks my heart.
It breaks our heart, too, that the game's on CBS.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Andy, have you heard about what are the commercials to look out for at this coming weekend?
I always knew I wanted to be a
Yeah, there's a lot of celebrity stuff. You're going to see Wayne's World, Wayne and Garth come back and make an appearance. Will Ferrell is going to be plugging some General Motors. Dan Levy from Schitt's Creek will be in an ad for M&M. So you've got a lot of star power coming out this year. There's a couple pre-game before the game ads where they're trying to build up buzz. Some of those have been okay. But I think for some of those brands who want to play that traditional entertainment card, you're going to see the same stuff. Jokes, slapstick, celebrities, and maybe, funny monkeys doing funny stuff in funny costumes or one of those old tropes.
All right, we'll check in next Monday to see what aired and what you thought about them.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Have a great weekend. Enjoy the game. Even though the green and gold isn't playing.
We'll get by.
Yeah, we will.
There's always next year.
Good to see you, Andy. Still to come at 4 colleges and universities across the country are trying to figure out how to get students back into the classrooms.
We'll find out the measures one university is taking to safely return students to campus. That's coming up after Dana's First One forecast.
Cardinal Heating and Air Conditioning. Fast, honest, professional. Your one-stop shop for all your home's maintenance. From electrical to plumbing to heating and air conditioning. Visit our website for valuable money-saving coupons for your home's plumbing, heating, AC, electrical, and more. And be sure to nominate us for Best of Madison 2021, now through February 28th. Best heating and cooling, best plumber, best electrician. Nominate Cardinal Heating and Air Conditioning online today.
We are the Thrivers, women with metastatic breast cancer. Our time for more time has come. Living longer is possible and proven in postmenopausal women taking Kisqali plus fulvestrant. In a clinical trial, Kisqali plus fulvestrant helped women live longer with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer, and it significantly delayed disease progression. Kisqali can cause lung problems or an abnormal heartbeat, which can lead to death. It can cause serious skin reactions, liver problems, and low white blood cell counts that may result in severe infections. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including breathing problems, cough, chest pain, a change in your heartbeat, dizziness, yellowing of the skin or eyes, dark urine, tiredness, loss of appetite, abdomen pain, bleeding, bruising, fever, chills, or other symptoms of an infection, a severe or worsening rash, are or plan to become pregnant or breastfeeding. Avoid grapefruit during treatment. Ask your doctor about living longer with Kisqali.
If your credit card debt is out of control, if you're in over your head in monthly payments, there's a secret the credit card companies don't want you to know. If you have more than $10,000 in credit card debt, you have the right to let us settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. That's bad news for the credit card companies, but it's great news for you. We're Credit Associates, and we're offering free information on how to completely resolve your credit card debt with a monthly payment you can afford, plus a $2,000 money-back guarantee. To see how much you could save, call 1-800-949-9757. Don't declare bankruptcy. Don't consolidate. Give us 10 minutes and we could save you thousands. After all, we depend on your success and offer a $2,000 money-back guarantee. Credit Associates. Live better, debt-free. Find out how easy it is. For the secret the credit card companies don't want you to know, call and see how much money you could save for free. Call 1-800-949-9757.
We all love reading the magazine, but did you know there's additional exclusive Madison Magazine content here on channel3000.com? Click on Madison Magazine for timely food stories and blogs on the local food scene that don't appear in the magazine. Find arts and entertainment and interesting Madisonians. There are featured columnists and online extras like photo galleries and videos. Channel 3000 and Madison Magazine. Together, they're your one source for all things Madison.
Well, take a look at this. A small contingent of National Guard troops remaining in Washington were greeted by a dozen wagging tails. From a local nonprofit, the Therapy Dogs were there to greet more than 250 troops staying at the Hamilton Hotel. Most of them are not from the area and have been there for several weeks protecting the Capitol. During that time, they haven't seen their own families or pets. The Therapy Dogs were positioned in various places in the hotel to comply with social distancing protocols. Nothing makes the day better than petting a dog.
I know.
It is time for Potentially Yours here on Live at 4. Let's help Ollie find a forever home.
Ollie is an adult lop-eared rabbit. He is a friendly ball of fluff who enjoys playtime and in no time will be cuddling with you. He enjoys, hopping around and nibbling on a few tasty treats every now and then.
He's a rabbit. They also wanted to pass along that this month you can help out the Humane Society at Mounds Pet Food Warehouse. When shopping in the store, you can round up your purchases or choose an amount you wish to donate. They also have an online donation option on Mounds' website.
Last week's pet, Sassy, was adopted. Congratulations. If you're interested in adopting or checking out other animals at Dane County Humane Society, go to giveshelter.org/schedule.
Sassy got a home. That's good news, Dana?
Yeah. I always love hearing the adoption.
I get Ollie a home.
That's the goal, a lop-eared bunny. I love the lop ears. It just looks so...
I like that.
Prop him up.
So, I know, right? Get him outside and going. He would blend right in with the snowpack that we have on the ground right now. We did have some sunshine today. We're going to hold on to that sunshine as we look ahead to tomorrow, but we have several alert days in the forecast for the rest of the week. We'll take a closer look at your full 10-day and what's around the corner right after the break.
Who is USAA made for? It's made for this guy, a veteran who honorably served. And it's made for her. She's serving now. We made it for all branches and all ranks, whether they served one tour or made a career of it. We also made USAA for military spouses and their kids. USAA is easy to work with and can save you money on auto, home, and renter's insurance. Become a member today. Call us for a quote. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
USAA. Managing type 2 diabetes? You're on it. Staying fit and snacking light? Yep, on it there too. You may think you're doing all you can to manage type 2 diabetes and heart disease. But could your medication do more to lower your heart risk? Jardiance can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death for adults who also have known heart disease, so it could help save your life from a heart attack or stroke. And it lowers A1C.
Jardiance can cause serious side effects, including dehydration, genital yeast or urinary tract infections, and sudden kidney problems. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may be fatal. A rare but life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis or have severe kidney problems. Taking Jardiance with the sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Lower A1C and lower risk of a fatal heart attack?
On it with Jardiance.
Ask your doctor about Jardiance.
My husband's parents were visiting, and I promised them a home-cooked meal, except my boss had a different idea. He tells me, hold your horses. I call my husband, and I say, I'm slammed, and he's like, Quick Trip, and I'm like, bingo. At Quick Trip, I say, what's good tonight? And the Quick Trip guy is like, everything, but I go for the hand-breaded fried chicken, and I go, make that ×4. Being none the wiser, my mother-in-law is like, I always said she's a keeper. I'll run with that.
Quick Trip, we got you covered.
announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison 2021. Nominate your favorites online for the Best of Madison in over 140 categories, including general heating and air conditioning, best heating and cooling, celebrating 75 years of serving the Madison community, and Hooper Corporation, Best Plumber, Madison's premier plumber for your home and business. Go to MadisonMagazine.com to nominate your favorites to be the very best of Madison. But hurry, nominations end February 28th.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
We are seeing sunny skies, at least for the next little bit until we get through sunset. Sunshine expected for tomorrow also. Might see a little bit of sun on Wednesday before our next chance for snow really builds in Thursday, and some lingering snow expected on Friday. Behind that, cold temperatures build in for the weekend and the start of next week. And I mean, truly cold, the coldest temperatures we've seen so far this season. Again, right now things look fairly okay outside. Partly cloudy skies overnight. For Tuesday, temperatures will be dropping into the teens. And then for Tuesday afternoon, we'll get to enjoy that sunshine again. High temperatures will be climbing close to 30 degrees for afternoon highs. So it's kind of helping get things cleaned up before we look at our next snow event building in. Chilly for early on Wednesday. Temperatures will be near the single digits. And we'll see those high temperatures yet again climbing back to the upper 20s, close to 30 degrees. Taking a bigger look at what we're expecting for Thursday. Early in the morning or late overnight, we start to have this moisture building in. The snow might be mixed with a little bit of freezing rain initially, or some rain possible early on before transitioning over to snow throughout the afternoon. That light freezing rain might make some ice accumulation, get a little slick in spots for us for early Thursday morning. So your Thursday morning commute, definitely give yourself extra time for that. The snow continues throughout the late morning and into the afternoon. So our evening commute still impacted by this event passing through. Likely still going to see some light snow or flurries overnight and into early Friday morning before we get back to some sunshine later in the afternoon on Friday. Again, the ice along with the snowfall totals in the 1 to 4 inch range, not a major snow event, but just a little bit of ice expected early in the morning, and that could really make things slick outside. So we do have an alert day in the forecast for Thursday. 1 to 4 inches of snow possible, up to 1/4 of an inch for ice accumulations through the early morning. After that, it gets quite cold outside. Very likely that our temperature trend is going to be swinging below average. As we look ahead to the weekend, this cold air is really going to usher in for Saturday, Sunday, and into early Monday morning. We're expecting temperatures to drop below 0 and our wind chills to stay below 0. So alert days in the forecast for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Afternoon high temperatures Sunday and Monday will struggle to get to the single digits. And again, these wind chills will be staying well below 0 throughout the afternoon and into the evening. So very chilly stretch expected. Our active pattern continuing on. Sunshine again for Tuesday and Wednesday. We will have snow possibly mixed with a little freezing rain at times on Thursday. Light snow possible with some flurries early on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday it is cold outside. Overnight low temperatures below 0 and wind chills expected to drop well below that. Into the start of next week, we hold on to that cold trend. It will steadily add on a few more degrees, but still, even into the middle of the week, we're staying well below average with afternoon highs hugging close to 20 degrees.
Yikes.
Wow, 4 degrees?
I know you guys are very excited about this. I just see a lot of hot chocolate in my future for the weekend. That's what I'm expecting.
Well, it's Super Bowl Sunday will be inside.
This is true. This is true. Yes.
4.
Yeah, 4.
2 years ago it was really cold this week too.
I don't remember that.
You don't?
No, I choose to.
You block it out. Okay, that makes sense.
All right, Dana, thank you.
Selective amnesia. Thank you. Well, new at 4, a group of state lawmakers are marking the first day of Black History Month.
The Wisconsin Legislative Black Caucus joined together virtually this afternoon with Governor Tony Evers and Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes. Together, they kicked off the month-long celebration and awareness of the country's African-American history. In light of the civil rights issues seen across the country during the last year, Lieutenant Governor Barnes says he's proud of the Black history being made right now by groups like the Wisconsin Legislative Black Caucus.
Our history informs us that change is possible if we are clear-headed in our pursuit for justice, and we keep up that resolve to keep on fighting another day, because there are so many people who are dependent on us. So many people.
Since 1976, the month of February has been recognized as Black History Month. Other countries around the world, including Canada and the UK, also dedicate a month to celebrating Black history. Well, colleges across the country are trying new ways to reopen campuses while protecting students from COVID.
Michael George visited one school to look at their plan to bring students back safely.
Sophomore Allison Mintz has been a virtual student for nearly a year, but next week she's finally going back to college in person.
I am so excited to get back on campus. It's been a very long time.
But the campus she's returning to will look very different. Like many schools, Muhlenberg College in Allentown, Pennsylvania has done a top-to-bottom overhaul to welcome students back safely.
It has been a massive undertaking.
Dean Allison Galati showed us how they plan to bring more than 1,600 students back to campus. Can you tell us what we're seeing right here?
Sure, we're right at the entrance of our student union, and so in many buildings on campus you'll find one of these hygiene stations. Folks can pick up extra masks, get hand sanitizer, tissues, anything they might need.
The changes are everywhere. Students will be tested regularly on campus, and they'll need symptom checks to use common spaces. Dining halls will operate at partial capacity with plexiglass on tables. We've seen outbreaks happen on many college campuses. I think a lot of parents would ask, can this be done safely?
So I do think that it's very possible, but it takes a community effort.
Part of that effort includes revamping classrooms.
What used to be a 30-person classroom is now a 10 to 15-person classroom.
The college has also created spaces like this fire pit where students can socialize safely, trying to give them as much of a normal college experience as possible. Allison Mintz is glad she'll be able to move back into the dorms.
I feel very safe with the quarantine measures and the testing and everything that's being done to keep us safe.
A lesson in safety, the first thing students will need to learn this semester. Michael George, CBS News, Allentown, Pennsylvania.
College administrators say these plans only work if students follow the rules and avoid large gatherings, both on and off campus.
That's the trick. We'll be right back.
When Old Man Winter brings you a plumbing emergency, call RHD for help. Reliable, honest, dedicated. With 24/7 emergency service for your home or business. RHD Plumbing.
About 40% off lenses with purchase of a frame. Wisconsin Vision. See more life.
Keep more presidents in your pocket during Steinhaffel's President's Day sale. Save 35% store-wide, plus take an extra $100 off and get great deals like a full or queen memory foam mattress, $299. This sofa now just $399, or a 5-piece dining set, also $399. A queen bed, $649. Steinhaffel's has the largest selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses at the guaranteed lowest prices. Save big during Steinhaffel's President's Day sale.
The ups and downs of frequent mood swings can take you to deep depressive lows, or give you unusually high energy even when depressed. Overwhelmed by bipolar 1? Ask about Vraylar. Some medicines only treat the lows or highs. Vraylar effectively treats depression, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults. Full spectrum relief for all bipolar 1 symptoms with just one pill once a day. Elderly patients with dementia-related psychosis have an increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor about unusual changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may mean a life-threatening reaction, or uncontrollable muscle movements, which may be permanent. Side effects may not appear for several weeks. High cholesterol and weight gain, high blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death, may occur. Movement dysfunction, sleepiness, and stomach issues are common side effects. When bipolar 1 overwhelms, Vraylar helps smooth the ups and downs.
When Old Man Winter winter brings you a plumbing emergency, call RHD for help. Reliable, honest, dedicated. With 24/7 emergency service for your home or business. RHD Plumbing.
Tonight at 5, Madison has a new police chief as Dr. Sean Barnes is sworn in. The two things the black community says he should focus on first. That's at 5.
Nice weather is expected through Wednesday. Snow and freezing rain Thursday will give way to bitterly cold temperatures and wind chills by the weekend. My first one forecast at 5.
And ahead at 6, why some people who are under the age of 65 have gotten ahead in the COVID-19 vaccine line, even though they're not technically eligible. That story and more tonight on News 3 Now at 6.
Here is a live look at Times Square, New York City, where the snow is falling. Not many people out there, that's for sure. Well, News 3 Now is launching a new segment called In the 608. Our goal is to find more voices and tell more of your stories here at home.
First up today, life in the 608 depends on how you live it. And there's a local man who really likes to show it off. Josh Sprider shares his story.
There's just an energy to the city that I really love.
Even on the coldest mornings in January, you'll find Sam Lee and his drone, capturing images like a new snowfall or the sight of a new day, some of Madison's best sunrises. It's a perspective many of us could only hope to experience, and this Wisconsin native can't get enough of it.
Whether that's just something as simple as waking up for a sunrise or staying up late to watch the stars, I've been able to find a lot of really cool, unique moments in kind of your everyday life.
It was a film class Sam took as a sophomore at the UW in 2015 that first got him interested in cinematography, and that's when he bought his own camera.
But it really wasn't until 2018 that really things started to take off. And I think that's when I really got known for my drone photography and videography.
Check out his shot of downtown Madison in December of 2018. This was actually Sam's first photo to go viral. And this image of a snow-covered Capitol Square just happens to be one of his favorites. You can find Sam's work all over social media and even TikTok.
The thing that makes Madison and the surrounding area so special is that you get this loyalty you just don't find anywhere else.
He even took the chance and started a business, which is now his full income, making his work available online to purchase. When he's not getting shots from the sky, he also does some freelance shooting for businesses around town. From day to night, summer and winter, you'll find everything about what makes living in the 608 so great.
That's why I think my photography and video has been so successful, is because people really latch on to seeing, beautiful images of their city.
And that was Josh Sprider reporting. If you would like to check out Sam's work, you can find links at channel3000.com.
And if you know of a person, place, or thing that truly makes living here in the 608 special, send us your ideas on our Facebook page. I have one of Sam's pieces hanging up in my house.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Well, still to come at 4, Warner Brothers released its latest big-budget productions to theaters and HBO Max on the same day.
Our Will Loper has that news and the other latest releases on the Loper Report next.
At Gruber Law Offices, we've represented tens of thousands of people. To have the ability, then the privilege to make a difference in somebody's life is a pretty cool thing. Gruber Law Offices, one call, that's all.
Carrier has a complete line of home heating products to keep your family comfortable this winter without burning your budget. With smart temperature management and remote access options, it's easier than ever to control your home's climate. And Carrier energy-efficient systems can help reduce utility bills without sacrificing comfort. For more complete comfort and greater peace of mind, turn to your Carrier expert.
Harker Heating and
My lips get so dry and cracked, I need serious relief. That's why I use O'Keefe's Lip Repair. It's all-day moisture in one use and is guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked lips.
Also available in O'Keefe's Working Hands. Guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands.
Want to brain better? Unlike ordinary memory supplements, Nariva has clinically proven ingredients that fuel 5 indicators of brain performance: memory, focus, accuracy, learning, and concentration. Try our new gummies for 30 days and see the difference.
Let's say your car needs a new part, like an alternator. You could get just the one part at the typical auto parts store,
Or for the same money at rockauto.com, get the alternator plus the belt and tensioner kit you'll need to do the repair right and have money left over to buy lunch. Since 1999, rockauto.com has provided reliably low prices, easy-to-use website, huge selection of parts, and fast shipping.
All the parts your car will ever need, Rock Auto.
These are real people, not actors, who've got their eczema under control. With less eczema, you can show more skin. So roll up those sleeves and help heal your skin from within with Dupixent. Dupixent is the first treatment of its kind that continuously treats moderate to severe eczema or atopic dermatitis, even between flare-ups. Dupixent is a biologic and not a cream or steroid. Many people taking Dupixent saw clear or almost clear skin and had significantly less itch. Don't use if you're allergic to Dupixent. Serious allergic reactions can occur, including anaphylaxis, which is severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, or a parasitic infection. If you take asthma medicines, don't change or stop them without talking to your doctor. So help heal your skin from within and talk to your eczema specialist about Dupixent. If your financial situation has changed, we may be able to help.
Who says it best?
One call, that's all.
Gruber Law says one call, that's all.
Gruber Law offices, one call, that's all.
One call, that's all.
One call, that's all.
Right now, things do look pretty smooth on our roads. East and westbound along the Beltline, no delays and no accidents to report in downtown. A few of the usual stop-and-go spots, but overall should be pretty smooth. Same goes for our downtown Janesville and the interstate, both north and southbound. From Janesville to the Beltline, 26 minutes, 16 minutes to get from Sauk City to Middleton. And some parade to downtown, 9 minutes this evening. That's a quick look at traffic.
All right, Dana, thank you. Snow retreat, snow surrender was likely the battle cry as hundreds at Virginia Tech waged winter war. Roughly 6 inches of snow coated the Blacksburg campus, and it was cadets versus civilians in the struggle for snowy supremacy. No word on who officially emerged victorious. That's quite a scene.
That's fantastic.
It was fantastic. Having fun in the snow. Well, it's going to be cold, and it's going to get a lot colder.
Sounds like the perfect time to watch a new movie or even a TV show. Our Will Loper has a look at some great options in this week's Loper Report.
Hey, Mark and Charlotte. Well, this weekend saw the premiere of the film The Little Things, which released in both theaters and on HBO Max simultaneously. And it only brought in $4.8 million at the box office, but it was enough to put it at #1.
You know him, didn't you? Then you had that one little feeling. But you waved it away.
Denzel Washington and Rami Malek play cops on the hunt for a serial killer, and Jared Leto plays their #1 suspect.
Get in. I won't bite.
If you're a fan of police procedurals, you'll find plenty to enjoy in this film. Denzel is as compelling a screen presence as always, and Jared Leto's performance is as skin-crawlingly creepy as it gets. You may lose sleep.
Cute little thing, wasn't she? Was it the part where I start feeling like it's trapped?
Over on Netflix is the new film, The Dig.
What are they?
We're standing in someone's graveyard, I reckon. Viking? Oh, maybe older.
Carey Mulligan plays Edith, a woman who hires amateur archaeologist Basil Brown, played by Ray Fiennes, to dig up mounds on her land, and they discover the site of an ancient burial ship.
Why would anyone want to bury a ship?
I would expect this is a grave of a warrior or a king.
But there's more. There's much more.
It isn't long until the British government gets wind of the dig and turns up on site, pushing Basil aside.
The Dark Ages are no longer dark.
Everyone's going to want a piece, and this is your find.
Both Carey and Rafe turn in terrific performances, and the movie is well worth streaming on Netflix.
You say the word, and I'll dig.
And releasing this Wednesday on Netflix is the series Firefly Lane.
You don't get it. You don't know what it's like to fail. I mean, you succeed at everything you try.
It's like this is your life, and I'm just along for the ride.
You are so much braver than me. Your family, that is the real accomplishment. I will never have that. I was too scared to even try.
Based on the novel by Kristen Hanna, the series follows the ups and downs of the 30-year friendship between Tully and Kate, played by Katherine Heigl and Sarah Chalk.
The music might have changed with the decades,
But the promises made on Firefly Lane remained. Best friends forever.
New on Amazon Prime is the series The Great Escapist.
How's this gonna help us get off the island? Hey, Dustin. It's so cool.
The show takes elements from Top Gear and Mythbusters and applies them to the premise of two men stranded on an island who engineer and craft various devices and vehicles. And new on Apple TV Plus is the drama Palmer.
I'm glad you're back. I imagine it's going to take some time getting used to.
Justin Timberlake plays a man adjusting to life after 12 years in prison who begins looking after a young boy and defends him from bullies.
Listen to me, son. Kids are mean, especially when they see something that they ain't used to seeing.
But if there's one area the film could improve on, it's that it needs to give us far more of 91-year-old June Squibb than it does. But I suppose those looking for more June Squibb can always revisit 2013's film, Nebraska.
The good Lord did not do Sarah any favors in the looks department.
How'd she die?
Saw herself in the mirror one day.
For Live at 4, I'm Will Loper.
That's a great line. Lots to see as usual.
There is lots to see and binge and whatever else,
That's right? It's a good time of year to do that. We'll be right back with the final check of your forecast.
Every new smile starts at Aspen Dental with custom-crafted dentures made in our on-site labs and ready in as little as a day. We give you unparalleled safety at every visit, natural-looking results you'll love, and options for every budget. Now during our Everyday Smiles event, get new dentures for as low as $29 per month per arch with 60 months financing. Find every reason to smile every day at Aspen Dental. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL or book today at aspendental.com.
Where can a healthier heart lead you? For people with heart failure taking Entresto, it may lead to a world of possibilities. Entresto helps people stay alive and out of the hospital. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. Don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
How do I get you Bob's discount on such great quality furniture? I build personal relationships with my suppliers.
Thanks for coming to my kid's school play, Bob.
Stop lying, Pinocchio. You're a bad boy.
I've been thinking. I'll give you that deal on extendable dining sets.
I just want to be a real boy.
Get Bob's discount! Only at Bob's Discount Furniture.
Tonight at 5, soon Wisconsinites will be able to sign up online to get their coronavirus vaccinations, plus why some people who are not eligible for the vaccine are getting the shot ahead of others. That story tonight. News 3 Now at 5.
Finding the right ingredients for a healthy lifestyle can be tricky. That's why SSM Health and News 3 Now are here to help.
Our Time for Kids recipe for health experts use online conversations and on-air reports to answer your health questions.
So tell us, what topics would your family like to hear about? What questions do you have?
Use the handy feedback form on our Time for Kids page to share what matters most to your family's health. And together,
let's take time for kids.
You make plans, what to wear, where to go, when to go, what to bring. And then the weather changes everything. Let News 3 Now First Warn Weather prepare you for what's coming. First, fast, and accurately, so you can plan your life.
Here's a live look at downtown right now. We did have a nice sunny day, a few clouds with partly cloudy skies expected for us overnight. Temperature-wise, we're still at about 31 with a light breeze coming in from the north-northwest. We got quite a little round of weather coming through for the next few days. An alert day in the forecast for Thursday, as we'll see a little bit of light snow accumulating and the potential for some ice to accumulate. It's really going to make things slick early in the day. Really concerned about those ice totals building in. For the weekend, here's a look at our temperature trend. It builds in Saturday and Sunday. That cold air is going to drop our temperatures below zero. Wind chills will stay below zero. So alert days in the forecast also for the weekend and for next Monday. High temperatures will be staying generally in the single digits. Those wind chills, again, staying below zero throughout the day.
It's February.
Very chilly, yes.
All right, Dana, thank you. Tomorrow on Live at 4, UW Health's Dr. Jeff Potoff has the latest COVID-19 vaccination news. And Consumer Reports shows you how to keep your kitchen germ-free. That's tomorrow on Live at 4.
Love lower than low prices? Then get more ways to save at Pick and Save, where you can find personalized coupons, weekly deals, and rewards like fuel points. All for prices that are lower than low. On food that's fresher than fresh. Pick and Save. Fresh for everyone.
Introducing a revolution in the world of pain relief. New Advil Dual Action. Advil targets pain at the source. Acetaminophen blocks pain signals. New Advil Dual Action with acetaminophen.
Repair your enamel with Pronamel Repair. Our most advanced formula helps you brush in vital minerals to actively repair and strengthen enamel. So you don't just brush to clean, you brush to build. Pronamel Intensive Enamel Repair.
I've seen how cancer can affect the people I care about. That's why I'm helping protect myself against some cancers, like certain cancers caused by HPV. For most people, HPV clears on its own, but for those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers. Gardasil 9 is the only vaccine that helps protect adults through age 45 against certain diseases caused by HPV, including cervical, vaginal, vulvar, anal, and certain head and neck cancers, such as throat and back of mouth cancers, and genital warts. Gardasil 9 doesn't protect everyone and does not treat cancer or HPV infection. Your doctor may recommend screening for certain HPV-related cancers. Women still need routine cervical cancer screenings. You shouldn't get Gardasil 9 if you've had an allergic reaction to the vaccine, its ingredients, or are allergic to yeast. Tell your doctor if you have a weakened immune system, are pregnant, or plan to be. The most common side effects include injection site reactions, headache, fever, nausea, dizziness, tiredness, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and sore throat. Fainting can also happen after getting Gardasil 9. If you're an adult through age 45 who hasn't been vaccinated, talk to your doctor or pharmacist about your risk for certain HPV-related cancers. And Gardasil 9. Help protect yourself.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison 2021. Nominate the Joint Chiropractic Best Chiropractor. Join in March and your initial exam and adjustment is free for new patients. Nominate online today at madisonmagazine.com.
In today's Final Touch, humans weren't the only ones having fun in the weekend snowfall.
The National Zoo in Washington, D.C. released some video of its giant pandas. The pandas were having a blast, and it was the first time one-year-old cub Q's experienced snow. The playful pandas slid, rolled, played in the snow. It was pure panda joy. A happy snow day, sliding down a hill, head first, belly up, legs outstretched like a starfish. That's the way.